It's Talk the Vote Live, Election Night 2012, and of course, we got to talk about the props. Prop 204, the sales tax initiative that, hold on, let me read it, the tax increase would generate $1 billion for educational programs, public transportation infrastructure projects, and human services programs. We're going to get into that now. I'm Rob Hunter, joined by Mike and Winey. So, fellas, Prop 204, no way. People say no. Good, bad? Mike, go first.
I said no, and it was good right out of the gates. The reason why this was a temporary sales increase, temporary means temporary, but we know how our government works.
Yep.
And temporary means we'll revisit it later, is what that did. And the voters overwhelmingly showed up to vote for this tax increase to close our gap in our budget. Now it's done. It's time to move on. And the voters said that tonight.
Okay, but Winey, this is for the kids, man. Why are we rejecting the kids in the schools?
Well, I think it's more than just a matter of a decision whether we're going to accept or reject a 1% sales tax. I think this is a referendum on our state government to say, listen, we're just offended by the fact that you would ask for more taxes. I've had many jobs, and I've had a lot of raises, a lot of pay increases, but I've never gone out, bought the new car, the new house, and then went to my boss and said, listen, I'm out of money. I've overextended myself. Can I have a raise? Well, this is what's happening. Listen, we've got an 8.2% unemployment rate here in the state of Arizona. Arizona's got a history, like other states, of being poor money managers with our money. And now, because they're in the hole, they're asking us for more money, and we've just said absolutely no.
Here's why I voted no on it. It was because of what you're saying, but the word permanent scared me. I was like, permanent? That means forever unless we have another referendum to vote it down. But the fact that not all the money was going to education, I think that had an effect on it, because what does public transportation infrastructure projects actually mean?
Light rail.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Do we want light rail? Do we want better bridge? Okay, if you're going to make better bridges or roads, that's an argument. But if you're going to build light rail, no thanks. And please explain to me human services programs. Nobody can explain that one. Don't put that on the ballot.
And not only that, to your point, it's open-ended. Okay, so let's say we buy into this, it's going for the kids. Yeah. But how do we know how much of this is going for the kids and going for education? What if we find out 75% is going for roads and infrastructure? That's a huge problem.
But even if it were going to the kids, I think this is a great, I think this shines a light on Arizona and the fact that we are not spending our money properly in our school systems. And I hope this is a big wake-up call to the schools so they understand that we aren't going to give them any more money, that they have dipped into this well too many times. It's now time to put your house in order, Department of Education, and play with the money that we have already allotted you.
And that's the message for the state legislatures. You guys have to figure this out. So if you allocate more money towards education or not, that's up to you guys. But for now, Prop 204, no thanks to the permanent sales tax. I'm Rob Hunter for Mike and Winey. This is Talk the Vote 2012.